Hi, this is Simon Young back with Groove at Any Time, and a huge welcome and congratulations to all of you who are joining us, whether it's for the first time, whether you're coming back, it doesn't really matter. Right here at Groove at Any Time, we can be on literally at any time, including at 1:30 in the morning, my time, which is obviously different parts of the world, different time zones. It doesn't really matter. We can also be on at any day and we can talk about anything. But today we're going to be talking about the very, very time sensitive encore presentation that's going to be happening in just about 24 hours from now. So hope all of you had yourself a merry little Christmas as well as a nice weekend, a nice holiday break. For those of you who did get the chance to take a break, for me, I'm always hustling, always working, always doing many different things, being productive and reaching my goals and everything like that. So hopefully you are the exact same way. In fact, for the past 29 days in a row now, because it's December 29th for me already, which means that for the past 29 days in a row, I've been posting on my own channels every single day as part of the Vlogmas challenge, which I believe is an exciting little challenge for any single one of us who want to see what it's like to set our own goals, but not only reach them and also achieve them. So of course, if you want to participate in Vlogmas next year or in any one of the other challenges, make sure you let me know and let's do all of it together, because a few fellow groovesters in fact participated with me as well. And yes, it was fun, it was a little bit challenging, but at the same time it was something that is definitely a lot more entertaining when we can all do it together as a team. So whenever we have new opportunities to do new challenges and come up with new ways to set up our own goals and surpass them, let's just do them all as a team. And so for all of you who are here right now watching us live, make sure that you say hi in the comments. Let me know where you're from, what time it is, so that I can actually address you appropriately and acknowledge you for actually being here. But speaking of challenges, and speaking of surpassing your own goals and reaching your full potential, today is actually the final week of 2020. Can you believe it? In fact, we're just down to the last few days of the year, which means that on Thursday, it's going to be New Year's Eve. On Friday, it's going to be New Year's Day. So we're literally less than 1 week away from welcoming in a brand new era, a brand new chapter, a brand new world, especially right here within the Groove community. And at the same time, it also means that the Groove Magazine / 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab launch is about to end. And that means that if you've been participating, if you are in the running, if you are a fellow JV partner / affiliate, the contest is also going to end in just a few days. So make sure if you took yourself a little break during the holidays, now during these last few days is the time for you to put in that final push, so to speak, and make sure that everything works out the way that you plan. Just to let you know, as a quick reminder, tomorrow there is an encore presentation of the launch party, which some of you may have probably missed just a couple of weeks ago, but it doesn't matter. We're doing it again, and it is designed to help you as an affiliate to push for more final sales. And it's going to come directly from the top with Mike, Phil Same, as well as Donna Fox. They are going to do their encore presentation. And yes, it will be live, not pre-recorded, not the same version that we saw a couple of weeks ago. It's going to be live, redone with the latest updates from the past 2 weeks, which means that this is something that not only do you want to be there to participate in, but also you want to promote as well. So today, let's go ahead and talk about that. But before I share with you what we have for you, let's go ahead and say hi to a few of you who are live with us right now. I understand it because we are on at any time. You never really know when we're going to be on. And so there's very little time for us to prepare, so to speak. And I know usually during this time, the one, the only, the amazing David Lemon is usually on, and unfortunately it's not him today, it's me. I know you're all a little bit disappointed, but it's okay. Hopefully we will make this worthwhile for you. Okay, so we got Daniel Papa saying hello, 5:40 p.m. A very good evening to you. We got Rob, who is always joining us, it feels like, because he tells us that he only sleeps 1 or 2 hours at a time simply because of the nature of his work. And so usually when I'm on, he is here and he's here to say hi. But I actually have a little bit of a phobia every time I see Rob as one of the first commenters, because he's usually the one who tells me when things are going wrong. So last time, I believe it was a couple of weeks ago, I was on, the microphone wasn't working, and I was talking to myself for a good 5-6 minutes before I saw his very first message as the comment saying, hey, there's no audio. And of course, right after him, there's a whole bunch of other people who are also saying no audio, but he's usually the first to let me know when things are wrong. And earlier today, probably in US time, which was yesterday my time, I was on again on my own show. And what do you know? The platform had on the clown voice that I used for my YouTube video recently. And even though I turned it off, I uninstalled it, I cleared all the effects and everything, the platform decided to stream with that voice anyway. And so he was the first one who was like, hey, you sound, I forgot the exact same phrase that he used, but it was really funny. He was like, you sound like a illegitimate son of somebody who had a really deep voice or something like that. And then after that, we saw a whole bunch of other comments who were saying, yeah, your voice has changed, looks like you grew up or something like that. And so usually when I see Rob, he's the first to tell me that something is wrong. But good thing, maybe everything is normal now. I can't hear myself because I don't have these headphones on, but it doesn't really matter. Hopefully everything is back to normal today and you're all here and you're hearing my actual legitimate voice. And Rob is saying launch party part 2. Yes, it is coming up in just about 24 hours from now. And so hopefully we will all be here to continue to do so. It will actually be at about 3 a.m., I believe, my time tomorrow. And yes, you betcha that I will be here. I will be watching. I will be joining in live, just like all of you, hopefully. Simply because, as they say, if you want it, you'll find a way. If you don't want it, you'll find an excuse. And so for me, I'm not making any excuses. Yes, I will be up in the middle of the night. Yes, I know it's going to be on for 2 hours or longer, but yet I will be here. And that is the kind of commitment that all of us, including all of you who are watching it right now, that's the commitment and dedication that we will need to make in order for us to continue and reach and surpass our own goals. We also have VIP Kid Teacher Casey. Good to see you. Hi from Florida. 11:30 in the afternoon. A very good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. We also got Rob saying Vlogmas certainly exposed how little I knew about my own resources and editing programs. Well, that is the beauty of the 2021 Marketing Lab. The Fast Start Marketing Lab is we're going to share additional resources with you, additional training with you, and additional programs with you on how you can actually get to know a lot more about your knowledge and everything else that you would need to know in order for you to make 2021 happen for yourself. So this is not just about promoting the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab. It's also to encourage you to be a part of it, because if you have the capability to watch us right now, this is huge indication that you are on the right track. And the next logical step, obviously, is to make sure that we see you in that class, because it's only going to happen one time. And after this promotion is over this week, we are closing the doors and you unfortunately won't have the opportunity to join us anymore. And it would be a shame to watch the fellow Groovesters Hundreds of them, in fact, have already registered. And what great time for us to join rather than right now in order for us to get us to the next level together. All right. So looking forward to seeing you there as well. VIP Kid Teacher Casey is saying, glad to see you. Glad to see you here as well. Min is saying, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Yes, we're just a few days away from the end of the year, which means that we are about to be ringing in 2021. And all of it right here is designed to help you to take your new year to the next level. Rob saying, sounds good. No curse of the creepy clown voice today. I remember Rob also mentioning in my video with that clown voice, this is the creepiest video and the creepiest filter that I have ever seen. It was just a clown, okay? And it was actually one of the friendliest clown filters that I have seen and used. But yes, they will get a little bit more creepy as time goes on. And so that's something else that we have to look forward to. And then VIP Kid is saying haha to Trader Rob. So yes, thank you for all of you who are joining us and sharing your, Tuesday in the middle of the night, if you are on my time with us, or maybe your afternoon or your morning or your evening, wherever it is that you might be. As promised, today, let's get into more information about what we talked about earlier, the Encore presentation that is about to be happening in just about 24 hours time of the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab. Of course, it was called the Groove Magazine launch a couple of weeks ago because the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab was the surprise bonus. But today, obviously 2 weeks in, we already know about it, and so we can talk more about it if you want. Right now, what I want to do first is to direct your attention, as per normal, to the groovejv.com website. Okay, so I'm going to put this into the comments. If you can see it, great. If not, I invite you to look at the screen right now, right down here, groovejv.com. That is the page that you will need to get to right now in order for you to see some of the updates that I want to show you. Now, just really quickly, I'm going to show you my screen so that you can actually see what that looks like. And basically at groovejv.com, what you're going to see is this page that has been up and updated for the past couple of weeks to the current promotion. So as you can see here, especially if you're here, join us for the very first time, you will see save the date, December 18th to the 31st, which means that if you hadn't joined us, before the 18th, then perhaps you would have missed out on several days or maybe close to 2 weeks of the promotion already. But the good news is you came here at just the right time because there are just a few days left for you to participate in this last affiliate promotion of the year, where Groove is giving away over $25,000 in cash and prizes. So make sure that if you're joining us for the very first time, that you scroll through this page, watch this video from Mr. Mike Filsaime himself. Take a look at the extra section that we added in just a few days ago to explain to you more about what this promotion is all about. I will also give you a run through really quickly of the promotion tools in just a moment, as well as when you scroll down, obviously something that we want to pay homage to, not just the prizes that you can be winning if you happen to be in the top 15 places of this promotional contest, but as well, check out our leaderboard for all of our current leaders. Okay, so this is obviously a JV contest, just like many other JV contests, but a JV contest like no other because it is a part of Groove. It is a mini launch, and it is something that will never happen again. So for all of us who are here, you can take a look at our leaderboard and what is new so that you can see who you are up against and what you need to do in order to kick these people out of the first step. Okay, so out of the first 15 places, and that would be your first step. Now, going back here into the promotion tools, what I want to recommend that you do right now, because we did have a couple different sessions over the past few weeks about right here on Groove at Any Time about these different promotional tools. What I want to invite you to do right now is go to grooveover.to/anytime. And so when you go there, what you're going to see is this particular playlist directly on our YouTube channel, where you can see the archives of a lot of our Groove at Any Time trainings in the past. But more importantly, I want you to take a look at the last few ones. Right here especially, this one says Merry Christmas, Groove launch updates, 1 more week to go. This one is called Groove Magazine launch updates for affiliates and JV partners. This one is talking about the Groove Magazine and 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lamp launch. So as you can see, the most recent few trainings have been all about this particular JV promotion. So if you want to learn all about the actual overview of the entire launch, if you want to learn the links, learn about all the different promotional tools that you see over here, everything has been discussed already. So what I recommend that you do in the interest of time is to go over the different previous episodes of Groove at Any Time, watch what you need to. Yes, some of them are about 30 minutes long, some of them about an hour or longer. So what I say, as always, is if you make the commitment to succeed, then of course you would put in the time. If you've already watched it, if you were there live with us, then all the better. It means that you're a little bit ahead out of everybody else. But if you somehow missed it, you're joining us for the first time, you need to catch up. Invest a few hours, put that aside, and watch some of those training sessions that we did for you in the past several different episodes, so that you can get to know what this is all about. And by the end of today, you will already be up to speed on this promotion, and you can do what you need to do in order for you to kick out some of these people who might be in the top 15 of the leaderboard. Maybe you will get that final push towards the end and get them into your top 15 spots here as well. But one thing that I do want to share with you, okay, is that today, because we do want to focus on the magazine launch, the registration, the launch party, okay, once you're here under the promotional tools, if you click on links, what you're going to see is a series of different affiliate links. You're going to see one for sales page. You're going to see one for webinar replay page. The one that I want you to focus on for the immediate next 24 hours before the Encore presentation is the one that says webinar registration page. The one that says what? Webinar registration page. Okay. And once you're here, this is your particular affiliate link. Okay, the one that you see right now is mine. Why? Because over here you can see that I am logged in into my own account. But if you're logged in into your own account, you will see your own affiliate link here, and this is the one that you want to focus on. If you want to simply copy it, very easy. Click over here where it says copy affiliate link, and you'll see right here successfully copied to your clipboard. Additionally, or optionally, you can also highlight this, right click on it, and go to copy. What I want to do right now is to right click on this and click on go to this actual page, so that you can actually see what this page looks like. Okay, so this is the page that you are going to be promoting. You can see that compared to even last week, the page looks a little bit different. Right now in the headline, we have Donna Fox and Mike Filsame, make 2021 your year. And right here on the side, you will be able to see the details of this Encore presentation, where it's going to be a live webinar in your home, at your desk, on your phone, or anywhere that you want to watch us from. When? It's going to be Tuesday, December 29th, which is today, my time, because as you can see, it is Tuesday, December 29th already for me, but for many of you who might be halfway around the world, it will be tomorrow for you, 2 p.m. Eastern time, okay, EST, which means that you will need to do your own calculation on your own time zone and translating it over to yours. It's going to be about 3 a.m. my time. So that's me. If you happen to be in the same time zone as me, Southeast Asia, Asia Pacific, it'll be around that time zone for you as well. As you can see here, it is an encore presentation, which means that they will be doing it again. Now, the basis of this particular 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab, as you can see, double your profits in 2021 by increasing traffic, leads, and sales with our Fast Start Marketing Lab. Now, one thing I do want you to be absolutely much more clear about is because if you start promoting this page, there might still be some confusion. Why? Because when you start to scroll down a little bit, and for some people, they're going to start reading the copy. It will start to say another reason to look forward to Friday. Now, Friday was the day of the original launch party. Friday is also the day of the ongoing Groove Digital Presents. Now, I did bring this up to the Groove team for those of you who are wondering, and maybe there was a little bit of a confusion there as well. I'm not sure if they're keen on making the changes simply because it is a very temporary one-time event that is happening 24 hours from now. But at the same time, they also want to make sure that this particular page is talking about the Groove Digital Presents webinar that happens every single Friday, and perhaps they don't have the resources to make the change right now. So if this happens to come up, there is a question from somebody that you may have referred, they reply to your email, they comment on your social media, on your post or whatever else, let them know that yes, the event is happening on Tuesday at 2 p.m., not Friday as indicated on this page. Instead, Friday is talking about the Groove Digital Presents webinars that happen almost every week, not every single week, but almost every single Friday. So you can clarify for them in case that actually happens. But just to let you know, this right now is focusing directly on the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab that is happening tomorrow in 24 hours from now. Tuesday, December 29th. Actually, it's going to happen on December 30th for me because it's going to happen at 3 a.m. So yes, it will happen tomorrow for all of us as well. So again, just to reiterate, this is the link that you will be using to provide the promotion for the next 24 hours or so. All right, now going back to the promo tools, what can you use to actually promote this particular email? Yet another clarification that I want to clarify for you. If you click here to where it says swipes, last week, I mentioned that there have been swipes that have been pre-written for you. And you can see in parentheses, send on this date, send on this date. And today, if you are, let's say on December 28th, right now, you might be tempted to click here and where it says in 3 days, the door slams shut, and you might be tempted, if it happens to be the 29th for you to click on this as well. So the one that is labeled 2, because we're talking about only 2 days to go. One thing that I want to clarify for you, and I highly, highly recommend that you read through these emails before you actually load them into the autoresponder and send them out, simply because if your intention is to send out the emails to promote the webinar that is happening in about 24 hours from now, what you will notice is that these 2 emails, the one that says 3 as well as 2, are actually promoting the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab directly. Okay, what does that mean? It means that these emails are not designed to be promoting the Encore presentation. It's not designed to be promoting the webinar. So one thing, okay, if you decide that you don't want to promote the webinar, highly not recommended, okay, then you can go ahead and simply use these emails as swipes, as models, as something that you can model after to promote the actual products of the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab directly. That is something that you can do if you've already loaded them into your autoresponder or whatever else, and you don't want to meddle with anything else, then that's all fine and dandy. However, if today you happen to catch us right here at Groove at any time and you say, wow, this Encore presentation is definitely something that I should promote, and I highly recommend that you do, okay? One thing that you can do is when you go all the way up, and we showed you this in a couple of our other sessions right here in the alert bar. If you are a Groove user, you use Groove pages, you will know that we call this the alert bar. You will see that it says to get the latest high converted promotional email swipes, click here. Okay, so if you want those swipes, what you want to do is you want to click on where it says click here. Read through this page if you want to get the full information on all the details about the current campaign and what emails you want to send and everything along those lines. But what I want to direct your attention to right now is when you scroll down just a little bit more, what you're going to see is right here where it says Encore Presentation, Tuesday, December 29th at 2 p.m. EST. Okay, and right here, what you're going to see are 3 additional emails. That is actually an edited version of the original emails that if we just really quickly go back to where it says promotional links or promotional tools, and then you go to swipes, and you see initially when there were emails that were pre-written for you to announce the original marketing, the marketing lab launch, the Groove magazine launch, it was all about promoting the webinar. It was all about, hey, make sure that you lock in your time and your dates to watch this webinar that is going to be happening this Friday with Mike and Donna or whatever else. Well, this one is a series of edited versions of those emails, which means that now you can use these emails to actually promote the Encore presentation. So if we click on this first one right here, once you click on it, it will show you a little preview. Click on right here of the actual title itself, and you will be redirected to yet another Google Docs document where now you will be able to see the sample subject lines such as the rumor is true, do not share this message, Encore presentation happening Tuesday. You will see that these emails have been edited so that the right dates for the next session has been created for you. Okay, those times, those dates have been inserted into these emails. So now you can actually use these as your model, as your swipe files, as your emails and everything else. Okay, so this one is pre-written for you as well. If you want to take a look at another section, right, another example, unfulfilled potential. This is a variation of the original email, and as you can see right over here, a lot of the content is the same, but whatever is important, for example, tomorrow, Tuesday, December 29th, 2 p.m. EST, right? This has been edited to reflect the appropriate dates and time so that you can actually use this for your particular promotion. And of course, the third one right here, send 12:29 a.m. right here. If we click on this, and you actually see you're running out of time, this has to happen today. Don't waste the last 3 days. You can see that right here. We also have a variation of yet another one of our emails. And all of this is talking about December 29th, 2 p.m. EST, which is the date of the Encore presentation. Of course, right here, this is where you will need to insert in your own affiliate link. Do not use them as is, because if there is an affiliate link right here, which fortunately there isn't, but if you just simply copy and paste and you don't make any edits to this, then this would not even be clickable. Okay, make sure that you insert your own affiliate link right here where it says click here to register your spot, click here to reserve your seats. Make sure that you, of course, insert your own affiliate link, and also under signature, insert your name. Under first name right here, make sure that you insert the code for the first name of your particular autoresponder, okay? Within your autoresponder. Otherwise, it will just say first name and will look very, very weird if this is not the code that you need to put in. So again, okay, as to reiterate, come to groovejv.com. Go to groovejv.com, and I'll put that highlight right here for you again so that you can see the link on this page. groovejv.com, right here at the top of the page where it says to get the latest high converting promotion email swipes, click here. So click here where it says click here, and you will be redirected to the Groove Funnel Swipes page And what you're going to want to do is to scroll down to where it says Encore Presentation, Tuesday, December 29th, 2 p.m. EST. And right here is where you will find the 3 swipe emails that you can use to model after in order for you to promote the webinar that is happening tomorrow in about 24 hours from now. Okay. Now, the reason why I keep saying, use them as guidelines and use them to model after is because, as you can see right here under instructions, where it says number 9, okay, it says that these are guideline swipes. It is best to change 20% of this email and use your own words and personality for better results. Again, we covered this in previous sessions, but it is definitely worth reiterating so that you don't just simply copy and paste and thinking that that's all you need to do. In many cases, yes, that is all that you need to do in theory, but it's always best for us to strive for best results, strive to maximize our promotions, and follow the tips, follow the guidelines, and make sure that you make the changes as recommended. Use your own voice, use your own personality, and of course, insert your own names, insert your own links to maximize those conversions as well. All right, so in terms of the updates of what you need to do to promote for the next 24 hours, that is all that I have for you. If you somehow missed any part of this particular training, if you need to, watch it again right after this session is over, you will be able to watch the replay. You will be able to rewind. You will be able to see again whatever it is that you may have missed so that you can go ahead and watch everything again and make sure that all those things that, that you need to get a reminder of, you are able to see those as well. So if you have any additional questions about anything that I have just covered, make sure that you go ahead and put them down into the comments below so that I can actually help you to address them. And by the way, for any one of you who are joining us, maybe for the first time on Facebook, if you actually want to show your name, then what I would recommend that you do is go to streamyard.com/Facebook. This is our PSA of the day. Obviously, we want to do this during every single one of our sessions so that for those of you, just like our Facebook user who is so kindly saying Happy New Year on Facebook, unfortunately, if you don't go to streamyard.com/Facebook, we won't be able to see who you are unless you actually authenticate Facebook to show your face as well as your profile picture. Okay, so unfortunately, if you're not able to do that, it does happen to some people, then just go ahead and put your name in parentheses so that I can actually see your name as opposed to just addressing you as Mr. Facebook user or Miss Facebook user. In fact, I don't know if you're a Mr. or a Miss or a Mrs. because we can't actually see who you are. So put your name in parentheses or just simply go to streamyard.com/Facebook in order for Facebook to authorize your content right here. All right. QTS Global is saying that he or she is from India at 11 p.m. So thank you for joining us. Happy evening to you. A good evening to you. Min, all the thumbs ups, 3 thumbs. Congratulations for having 3 thumbs. Good to see you. Facebook user, Florida, 12:45 p.m. Good to see you as well. We got George Williams. What is up? What is up to you, my friend, as well? Good to see you. It's been a few days since the last time that we connected or I had the opportunity to see you on one of these live shows, but it's always great to see you and it's always great to interact with you. Let's definitely connect and see what else we need to catch up on. Rob is saying went to local career source center at 7 this morning. That is very early and had almost 200 take down my link before leaving around 8:30. Very cool. So Rob is evidently very good at traditional guerrilla/offline marketing. And so if you want to learn what Rob is doing, make sure that you connect with him. Maybe one of these days we'll also have him on as a guest and I will interview him if you're up for it, Mr. Rob, on what it is that you're doing. It sounds like you're getting a lot of really positive results. I'm sure a lot of our fellow groupsters would also want to learn what you're doing and how to replicate some of those results. So if you want to learn from Rob, whether it's from an interview, from an article, from a Groove Collapse video, or from a live stream, like a guest on Groove Anytime, leave down in the comments. Let him know that you want to learn from him, and maybe we can persuade him, pull his arm virtually and get him to share his results and strategies with us. All right, George is also saying 12:50 p.m. in Charleston, South Carolina. A very good afternoon to you. Steven is joining us. Good to see you. Saying momentum. Yes, it's all about momentum. It's all about continuing on through the rest of the year on this particular launch. Make sure that you don't lose sight of your goals. I know that it is still the middle of the holiday season, and many of us kind of took some time off for Christmas and everything along those lines. But as I mentioned, for me, every day was hustle day. I continued to work. I continued to upload those videos every single day for Vlogmas. It is an indication for me as a test to myself to make sure that I set my goals, but not only that, also make sure I achieved them, that I reached them. And if you followed me, then you would know that I also exceeded those goals, because for Vlogmas, it was supposed to end on the 25th on Christmas Day, but we decided to continue on through the rest of the year. So it's all about, right here at Groove, all about exceeding even your own expectations. And we want all of you to do that as well. Justin is sending us probably some GIF or emojis, which unfortunately we cannot see, but thank you very much for your interaction. Thank you very much for saying hi, Justin. Maybe later on you can type a few words so that we can actually hear from you. Trader Rob is saying, tip, best word of mouth I ever got was from the people who organize Chamber of Commerce lunches and events. Networking is powerful. Sign up for the training. Very cool. Thank you very much, Rob, for sharing that. And of course, I absolutely agree that networking is tremendously powerful. And that's why one of the biggest focuses on all these Groove at Anytime sessions is I do want to make sure that we emphasize on the commenting, on the interaction, on the engagement, because it's all a part of networking, whether you're networking with me, whether you're networking with each other, right? We feature you right here. So you get featured with fellow Groovesters. People will get to know who you are, and it's a big part of how all of us will get success. Facebook user is saying StreamYard doesn't work. Frown, sad face. StreamYard actually does work. I'm not sure what you mean, because I'm using StreamYard right now. And so if unless you're saying that it doesn't work for your name authorization, then that's a different story. As I mentioned, of course, if it doesn't work for you, then put your name in parentheses so that I can still see who you are. But in terms of StreamYard working as a multi-streamer, it is working very well. I see people from Facebook, I see people from YouTube, I see people from Twitch as well as Twitter all saying hi and interacting right here live. So yes, it is definitely working. We also got Steve saying best wishes for 2021. Yes, 2021 is just a few days away. Best wishes for all of us. And as a community, we will make it happen. Rob is saying I'm up for it. Awesome. Very cool. Let's touch base soon, because Rob is interested in sharing with us his awesome strategies. We got Chinar Emart from India. Good evening to you as well. Kathy is saying, hey, my friend. Good to see you as well, Kathy. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you enjoyed Christmas holidays with your family. And of course, let's hope to see you back with us in full capacity very, very soon. Steven is also interested in learning from Rob. We got another Facebook user saying, Rob, let's connect. Deline Darcel, thank you very much for putting in your name. I assume that's your name. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. Let's definitely make sure that we get Rob in one of these sessions sometime in 2021, because it seems like there's a lot of great information to do that. Okay, QTS Global is asking, what if missed last promotional webinar happening? Can watch replay and grab benefits of webinar later? I'm not sure what you're asking here, but in case you did miss any of our webinars, or in case you missed any of our sessions on Groove Anytime, yes, as mentioned moments ago, make sure that you watch our replays. If you don't know what I'm talking about, kindly watch the replay of this particular session, because we touched that touched on that earlier. And yes, there will be a webinar that is happening 24 hours from now. There will be additional group webinars that I will be doing live as well. So definitely watch all the replays if you haven't already of Groove Anytime, because this is going to help you to learn more about how you can take full advantage of everything that is coming up next. We got Nicholas saying, great to see you. Great to see you as well, Mr. Nicholas. Thank you for joining us. And Peter is also saying good morning from New Zealand. If I'm not mistaken, New Zealand is also the middle of the night right now. I'm not sure of your exact time zone, but I'm in Malaysia and it is 2:10 a.m. in the morning for me. And I believe for our friends in Perth, you're in the exact same time zone. So I'm not sure about New Zealand. I'm sure it's probably in the middle of the night for you as well. So thank you, Peter, for joining us here as well. So if you have anything else that you would like to share and talk to us about, speak now or forever hold your peace, at least for this session, because right after we go through this conclusion, as well as the comments, then of course it's gonna be all over. And just for our friends who missed out on the link earlier, okay, grooveover.to/anytime, just for you to make sure that you go ahead and watch those replays, because yes, we definitely had a lot of training sessions that if you missed them, talking about the webinar, talking about the affiliate launches and the promotional tools and everything along those lines, if you somehow missed them, make sure that you go through those trainings because it will help you whether now or in the future. So in conclusion, we are about 24 hours away from the Encore event that I was talking about, okay, where Mike and Donna will be on live once again to share with all of us about the Groove Magazine launch, as well as the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab. So whether you want to join because you want to learn more about it, or even better yet, you want to join because you want to promote it to your subscribers, to your list, to your people on social media with whatever other marketing strategies that you want to use, make sure that you watch this replay and also the subsequent sessions before and after, because it's all going to share with you how you can maximize on the beauty of this particular launch. We're also a few days away from the end of the year, which means that we're only a few days before this entire promo ends. On New Year's Eve, I believe on midnight, around that time, okay, it's going to be over, which means that the affiliate contest is going to be over. The launch is going to be over. So if you want to make sure that you make that top 15, now during these last few days is your time to make that push. In addition, I do want you to stay tuned over the next few days. If there happens to be any updates, if there are going to be additional swipe files or emails prepared for you, I will be first to jump on here onto Groove at any time to let you know about these updates. Again, if we have any. If not, I'll probably still jump on and say hi and bye all the same, just because I want to say hi and engage with as many of you as possible, especially during this week when we are pushing the launch, and during this week where, if you don't already know, for our regular folks like David Lemon and John Garcia, there won't be any live sessions, at least not anything that's planned right now. So, in essence, the schedule is wide open. So if there's anything that you want me to talk about, if you want some live Q&As or live demos on something that obviously not something that David Lemon normally does, but something else that you feel would be helpful, whether it's regards to this launch or whatever else, definitely let me know in the comments of this video, whether you're watching us live or on the replay, so that we can plan this week appropriately. But just to let you know, we do have a lot of stuff planned because it's the last few days of the launch. There will be many things that we will be working on in preparation for you to maximize this launch. So yes, that is why I would like to definitely come back on for updates whenever we do have them. But in the meantime, for the days that we do have left, for the resources that you do have, definitely rock it. And I look forward to planning to see you at the Encore webinar that is happening tomorrow as well. All right. So for all of you who are here and leaving comments, just to say one last time, definitely let me know what you have in your mind, because we're going to end the session right after this. Nicholas is saying, great to see you. Peter is clarifying, good morning from New Zealand, 7:10 a.m. So it's a very good morning to you as well. I'm glad it is not the middle of the night for you as well, because otherwise I would feel guilty for keeping you up. Rob is saying, time to get into the groove. Yes, we are and have been into the groove, and hopefully we look forward to share more with you even after this session is over. And then we got discounts. Rush Brands saying, does that mean that the lifetime offer will be over as well? Do not confuse the Groove Magazine launch with the lifetime offer. So the Groove Magazine launch ending this week does not mean that the lifetime offer is ending this week. However, keep in mind that there are plans for the lifetime offer to be ending sometime within the first few months of 2021. Don't quote me on any dates. Just know that when it is confirmed, when it's about to happen, you will know it. Okay, there will be announcements. It will be a big deal. And so if you or anyone who is wondering who is watching is wondering, hey, when is the lifetime offer going to end? Does the end of this launch mean the end of the lifetime offer or whatever else? Just note that whenever the lifetime offer is going to be over, probably weeks in advance, you will know ahead of time. Okay, so if it hasn't been announced, it's good news. It means that it is still gonna be around. Jamie Buck is saying thanks. Very huge thanks to you as well. We got Casey saying thank you. Peter is saying LOL. Jordan, I don't know, is Jordan or Jordan saying thank you. So thank you very much for watching us here. Super excited to Groove 2021 and cool. Thank you as well. So with all of that, thank you for all of your comments. And by the way, if somehow you got missed or whatever, do note that StreamYard doesn't always display all of the comments all of the time. I have no idea why. Sometimes when I go back and look through the comments on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or Twitter or whatever else, I see some comments that were not shown to me during the actual live stream. So don't feel bad. We'll have more opportunities to connect in the future. But as always, we want to make sure that all of your questions have been answered. If you have any additional questions, if you want some additional future sessions, definitely continue to comment inside of these videos, because we want to make sure that we cover all the bases. And in the next few days before the end of the year, we also want them to be as beneficial to you as possible. And I still want to continue to provide as much value to you as we can. So with the last 24 hours before the Encore presentation, let's not waste any more time watching me and doing what you need to do in order for you to study, watch through those Groove at Any Time training sessions previously, and start your promotions, because time is running out. Time is of the essence. We are down to the last 24 hours before the Encore presentation. So make sure that you do what you need to do to promote that. And I will see you in the Encore webinar presentation tomorrow. Okay, until next time, until the next Groove at Any Time, that is it for me. Catch you on the flip side. Cheers, folks. Have yourself a wonderful week and happy JV promotions. You gotta get into the groove.